But there are some takes so that they wouldn't have to use too much technology that they just tell me, can you speak a little bit higher?
That kind of reminds me of, I remember reading on Fox and the Hound, they recorded that movie over so many years. They had Keith Coogan come on when he was pretty young, and then after he hit puberty, and it made for a really cool movie because it shows him getting older, and I think it's really pretty awesome that they do those kind of things in film.
Yeah, the movies that have the actor actually grow, like, I can't remember the name of the series, but the one that has, like, Unbreakable, Split, and Glass, that series is really cool because it has the son, you know, in Unbreakable, who he actually is the young boy, and then I think it's the same person who ends up being in Glass.
Wow.
And just watching them grow up, like, even though you don't really watch the stages, well, for some, like, for example, the Harry Potter series, you get to actually see them grow up, and, like, you see them turn from, like, a young child to the adult that they are. And then it happens with the voice, too, but you don't really get to see it. You hear it. But I just think those movies are really cool.
I agree completely. And the last question I always like to ask is, what does the future hold for you? I'm sure you have some projects you may or may not be able to discuss, you know, with contractual agreements and paperwork. And
oh, yeah.
Do you do conventions or anything? I get out to conventions, and I think they're a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. The only thing I have in the works now are conventions. I'm always auditioning, always looking forward to the next thing. I don't really care what it is. As long as I'm performing, I'm happy. And at cons, I get to perform. I get to do panels, and I get to talk. And, you know, it's performing even though it's still me. So, yeah, it's always really fun. All I know is that I'm either going to be on stage or on camera, and that is my future.
Very true. Well, thank you so very much for joining us today, Brianna. I am very thankful that you were willing to come on. I'm sure you've been doing a lot of press for this film, and I can't wait to see it. I'm going to have to definitely find it because I think it's right up my alley.
I highly recommend it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Have a great night. Thanks again.
Right back at you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All righty, guys. If you guys just happen to join us a few minutes ago, maybe 10 minutes or so, you know the spiel. You can always go back in about 15 minutes after the show ends and download the full archive. Big thanks to Briana Denski again for joining us. We got a few shows coming up. Tomorrow's show, I'm not even going to mention because I'm pretty sure I haven't heard back anything from the reschedule for her. September 4th, actor Jose Santiago Jr. returning to the show. He's going to be discussing his new film, Joanna. He's also, of course, known for his work on such film and TV shows as Chicago Fire, Sinister 2, Chicago PD. September 5th, my friend, author, and owner of Rising Tide Publishing, Brian K. Morris, returns ahead of his appearance at the 2019 SoCon. And, of course, SoCon is coming up in 5 days from now. Holy cow, September 6th and 7th, 2019. It's Cross County Mall in Mattoon, Illinois. Go to SoCon.com. That's CIL-CON, SoCon.com. For more information, absolutely free event. So be sure and check it out. We got some awesome guests this year. September 9th, we welcome filmmaker, makeup artist, and actress Athena Prahadko. She is going to be talking about some of her work. She is one of the hardest working women in independent film, and a very sweet woman as well, so it's going to be nice talking with her. September 12th, actor, director, writer, producer Peter Elving joins us. He wrote the screenplay for Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. Gotta love those Rick Moranis comedies. He was also in such TV shows as Murphy Brown, Criminal Minds, Laverne and Shirley, Shaft, and Fuzz. Wow. The 2019 Dark History of HorrorCon is also coming up October 26th and 27th, 2019 at the City Center in Champaign, Illinois, dhhcon.com for more information on up-to-date ticket prices as well as guest information. Lots of big hitters, as always, coming to these cons, so if you're in Central Illinois, we would love to see you. JIA Podcasting, we're going to be out there, Josh, Ariana, and I, JIA. It's just floating around. However you want to say it, we'll take it. But we've been working hard, and we look forward to seeing everybody. And thanks, of course, as always, for listening. Have a great night.
Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in just one place. And it's free. It won't cost you a dime. You can use it right from your phone or from your computer. There's no buying any fancy electronics. Anchor has a creation tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast, so it sounds great. There's no professional editing skills, no fancy buttons, one tool. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. There's no submitting it. They will actually submit it to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, and many more. You'll be heard everywhere. No sweat. You'll be famous pretty soon. And you can easily make money from your podcast. No minimum listenership. As soon as you start recording, you're going to make money as soon as people start hopping on and listening to you. There's no minimums. You can start making money right away. So how about you just get on it and start making your podcast? Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. You'll have a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, if you come listen to us on Night Moves Radio or Cloverleaf Radio, leave us a comment. We'll come listen to your podcast. We'll help each other out.